we are celebrating the Buffalo Railroad and trains with This Is How We Roll. And we have a really special guest reader today who is reading the book, Curious George Takes the Train. And she owns Monkey See, Monkey Do Bookstore. Do you see what I did there? Do you see that? We got Curious George, because what's Curious George? A monkey! Perfect. So I would like him to tell us the story of Curious George Takes the Train.
The name of our bookstore is Monkey See, Monkey Do Children's Bookstore, and I'm reading one of my favorite character books, Curious George Takes a Train. I'm going to stand because I'm hoping that you'll be able to see better. If you want to come closer, you're welcome to come a little bit closer to see the pictures. And I'll get our story started. This, boys and girls, is George. He's a good little monkey and always very curious. I like that word, curious. Do you know what that means? Do you know what curious means? What does it mean? What do you think it means? I heard you back there. He likes to figure things out. He asks a lot of questions. Very good. Excellent. This morning, George and the man with the yellow hat were at the train station. Do you see the man with the yellow hat? Yeah. Okay. They were taking a trip to the country with their friend, Mrs. Needleman. But first they had to get tickets. In order to take the train, they had to get tickets. Inside the station, everyone was in a hurry. People rushed to buy newspapers to read and treats to eat. Then they rushed to catch their train. Look at all those people. They're moving around. Yeah, it's a busy place, that train station. But one little boy with a brand new toy engine was not in a hurry. Nor was the small crowd next to him. They were just standing in one spot looking up. George looked up too. Boys and girls, can you help me? Can we look up in the sky? Look up! Oh my goodness, there's like no clouds barely in the sky today. It's a beautiful day. So that's what they were doing. They were looking up. A train master was moving numbers and letters on a big screen, on a big sign, and soon the train master was called away. But his job did not look finished. George was curious. There's that word again. Could he help? Do you think George would be a good helper? Yeah. Are you good helpers, boys and girls? Do you help your parents and your grandparents, your friends? Yeah. So George climbed up in a flash, and then just like the train master, he picked a letter off the sign and put it in a different place. He was helping. Next, he took the number 9 and he put it near a 2. George moved more letters and more numbers. He was glad to be such a big help. He was helping move all those numbers and letters around. Hey, yelled a man from below. I can't tell where my train leaves. What track is my train on? Said another man. What's that monkey doing up there? Demanded a woman. She did not sound happy. The train master did not sound happy either. Come down here right now, he hollered at George. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? What was George doing? He was moving all those numbers around. Poor George. It's too easy for a monkey to get into trouble. But lucky for George, it's also easy for a monkey to get out of trouble. Right then, the conductor shouted, "All aboard!" Can you yell that too really loud? I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to have you yell, "All aboard," like you're train conductors, okay? 1, 2, 3. Pretty good, pretty good. You might be able to do a little bit louder if you're a real train conductor, just a little bit. All right, a crowd of people rushed toward the train. George simply slid down the pole. Well, because that's what monkeys do, right? They slide and they climb and they jump. So he simply slid down the pole, he scurried over a suitcase, and he squeezed with the crowd through the gate. And then he found the perfect hiding spot for a monkey. The little boy with the toy engine also ran through the gate. "Look, Daddy," he said, "a train." His father looked up. "Come back, son," he yelled. "That's not our train." And that little boy was running. But it was too late. The gate locked behind him, and the little boy, he began to cry. He was sad. George peeked out of the hiding place he was in. Boys and girls, you have to spy with those eyes really good to see where George is. Do you see him? Yeah. Where is he? He is. He's hidden in the garbage can. He saw the boy's toy roll toward the tracks. The boy ran after his toy train. This time, George knew he could help. He leaped out of his hiding place. Look at that garbage can. It's over, right? It's turned over. He ran really fast, and George grabbed the toy engine before the little boy came too close to the tracks. Phew, that was close, right? What a close call! That was, yes, you can. Do you see how George helped? Yeah, that was really helpful. He did a good deed, right? Yes. When the train master opened the gate, the boy's father ran to his son. The boy was not crying now. He was playing with his new friend. "So, there you are," said the train master when he saw George. "You sure made a lot of trouble on this big board." "Please don't be upset with him," said the boy's father. "He saved my son." The people on the platform agreed. They had seen what had happened, and they clapped and they cheered. "George was a hero. Can you clap and cheer for George?" Really loud. He was such a good help. Good job. And just then the man with the yellow hat arrived with Mrs. Needleman. "It's time to go, George," he said. "Here comes our train." "This is our train too," the father said. The little boy was excited. "Can George ride with us?" he said. That sounded like a good idea to everyone. So the train master asked the conductor to find them a special seat so they could sit together on the train. And he did. Right up front. He was on the front of the train, boys and girls. Isn't that exciting? How many of you would like to go on a train ride? Does that sound like fun? Yes, I would love to go on a train ride too. You did go on one once? Yes. And you went one on too? That's wonderful. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to hear all my friends went on train rides. I haven't been on one yet. I need to go on a train ride.
All right, so this is our first portion of the day. Today we're going to do it multiple times. So in between every little fun section we have, you will see Miss Cherish today. Do you like that? Does that sound like fun? I like it. I think it's a great idea. So everybody come on up. Let's do our first portion of movement. Parents, kids, everybody come on up. Where'd all my friends go that were right here? Where's all my friends? Come on up. I got some assistants. Okay, so everybody open your arms. Make sure you have space. Make sure you're not touching your partners. You gotta have space. And then we're gonna wiggle our hands. And then we're gonna shake our head. And then we're gonna pick up our leg, shake a leg. Shake our other leg. And then we're gonna turn in a circle. And then we're gonna shake our whole body. Shake your body. And then we're gonna shake it down. Touch your toes. Shake it up. Reach for the sky. Shake it down. Touch your toes. Shake it up. Reach for the sky. Open up your hands. Open up your legs. What does this look like? An X, a star. What move does our body do this in? If I do this, what does that look like? Jumping jacks. Are we ready? I need 10 of the best jumping jacks ever. Hands down. Feet closed. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and freeze. How do you feel? Do you feel good? Are you awake? March those feet. Feet go up, knees go up. March, march, march. March, march, march. Very nice marching. And freeze. Now, if I say move your arms like a train track, what does that look like? Like you're the train. What does that look like? Choo-choo! Okay, I want to hear some more choo-choos. Choo-choo! March your feet. Go train. Go train. Choo-choo! Oh, those are some good-looking trains. Choo-choo! Oh, we're moving. Oh, we're going in a circle. Choo-choo! Chugga, 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 choo-choo! And freeze. Oh, you guys freeze so good. The best freezing ever. How do we feel? Are we awake? Are we ready for our next assignment? And then I'll come back and see you again. Yes? Okay, I'll be back, friends. Here we go for part 2. Okay. Can all of you come over here for me? You guys are gonna be my parts of my train. So, stand right behind me. In a line right behind me. Okay, so we've been doing a lot of talking about trains and train tracks. So I'm gonna see how balanced everyone can be. We're gonna pretend we're a train, right? And we're gonna walk on a track. But it's just not gonna be a normal walk on a track. We're gonna walk like we're walking a straight line, one foot in front of the other. Think you can do that? Without falling over? Without tippy-topping over? Okay. Where's my caboose? Are you my caboose? Are you the end of my train? All right. Ready? Straight line. Everybody behind Miss Cherish and everybody out there, you can just walk. We got some more parts of my train coming. All right, ready? So you can put your arms out. This will help you stay balanced. And then you're going to walk. One foot in front of the other. So ankle to toes. And you're just going to walk right on that train track. I'm going to go this way just because of the speaker. So one foot in front of the other. I'm going to go I'm gonna go over here and watch you guys. Go ahead. One foot in front of the other. Oh my God, that's the fastest train ever. 1 foot, can you do it? 1 foot, other. And then once you get a hang of it, you can go. Can you go faster? Oh, look at me, Cherish, go. Oh, go. Where's my train? Choo choo. Are you walking 1 foot in front of the other? We gotta get toe to ankle. Look at you guys go. This microphone is not my friend today. 1 foot in front of the other. Choo choo. Add your arms in, why don't you? Choo choo. Choo choo. Oh, we gotta speed this train up. Speed the train up. Speed this train up. Speed this train up. Chugga 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 choo choo. I'm leaving you. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. He's chasing me. Where's the rest of my train? Oh, this train needs some mechanics. How slow this train is. Go, train, go. Go, go, train, go. There we go. Go, 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 train, go. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. They're catching up. Don't run each other over. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. The train's running out of gas. This train is old. And freeze. Good job. It's hot. This train is old. All right, my friends. I'll see you in the next portion. Thank you for chugging with me. All right, my friends. One more time. Can we do it one more time? I know it is very hot. It is hot today. That sun is beaming right down on us. But just one more time. One more time to get up. One more time to move. All right, so we're getting ready to get on our little train, right? You know what we haven't done today? We haven't done any type of squats. What? No, I love me a squat. We got to get ready to sit down in those chairs. Did anybody know that the way you squat is the exact same way you have to sit down in a chair? What? That's crazy, right? Let's practice. Okay, so if everybody is up, so you want to look down at your feet. You want to make sure your hip, which is right here, these are your hips. You want to make sure your leg is right in line with your hip. So one straight line. Right? You see your toes when you look down? Now, when you go to sit down in a chair, you want to make sure those toes can still be seen when you squat down. Meaning, your knees need to be behind your toes. So go ahead and squat down. Can you look down? Can you see your toes? If you can't see your toes, it means your knees are too much forward. You got to move those knees back, push those hips back. Okay, now come back up. We're going to practice that again. No, stop. You're not tired. You can't be tired. One more time, one more time. Toes are forward, hands up, push those hips back, and take it down. And then come back up. Elevator down. Come back up. Make sure you're looking down. Make sure those toes are still visible. You want to see those feet. You want to be able to wiggle your toes. Those hips are going down and coming back up. Now, down. Have a seat. Now we're on the train. I'm going to make you work for it. Can we? Chugga, 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 chugga in the squat. Chugga, 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 we're on the train. Choo, choo. Chugga, chugga, chugga on the train. Choo, choo. Chugga, chugga, chugga on the train. Is it burning? Chugga, chugga, chugga in the train. Choo, choo. Chugga, chugga, chugga in the train. Choo, choo. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Oh, shake those legs out. How did that feel? Oh, my goodness. That was a lot of work, right? I think we got to stretch it out now. Oh, are you shaking it out? We're shaking out all those muscles we used today. And now we got to stretch. Arms open wide. You're going to take your opposite hand and touch the opposite toe. So reach across your body. You were stretching yesterday? This is so good for your body. Because once you work your body out, you got to stretch those muscles out. Because then you don't want aches and pains after you worked out. And then come on up and reach for the sky. Step your feet in. One nice long body. And reach down and touch your toes. And then slowly come back up. Can you roll your shoulders back? Can you show me how you swim? Can you swim? Oh, you guys can probably teach me how to swim. Whoa, look at those arms. You should be in the Olympics. And then hold. One more shimmy, shimmy, shake, 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 shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake, shake. How do you feel? You feel good? You feel good? Is everybody nice and healthy, feeling good, ready for lunch? Yeah? You're tired. Me too. That's because I'm old. That's just different. I'll see you guys next week.
Feeling good. Who here likes trains? I like trains. I like riding on trains. I like looking at trains. I like listening for trains. But one of the things that I want to talk to you all about today is train wheels. We did this motion with Miss Cherish. We were thinking about the way that the wheels on the train go around and around. So, in your kits today, you have some tiny paper cups. We're going to use these and we're going to test how train wheels stay on the track. So, you should have some little paper cups. Let's count how many we have. Can you count with me? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. And can I just have you all stand to the side here so the people behind you can see as well? Can you just move over to the side a little bit here? Can you just step over to the side a little bit, or you can step this way? Because people are going to want to see what's going on right here in front. Just move a little bit over, a little bit over. There you go. Very good. All right, so I'm going to use these big cups so that you can see what's going on. But you can do this at home with these little paper cups too. What we're doing today is we're going to make 2 different models of how train wheels can go together. So the first way is we're going to take our 2 cups. So again, we need to count 1, 2, and we're going to use a little bit of tape, and we're going to tape these train wheels together just like this. So I'm going to get a little bit of tape off here. And you can do this a couple of different ways. You can either tape it right down the side like this, which is a little bit easier. So we've got 1 piece of tape, 2 pieces of tape, and 3 pieces of tape. So what shape does this look like? Does this look like something? It looks like 2 cups put together, right? Top and bottom. It looks like a minute glass, like a sand glass, like a timer. So is it wide at the top or in the middle? Where is it wider? Yeah, so this one is wide up here, and then it goes narrow or thin or smaller here, and then back wide again. So we've got this is our first set of testing wheels here. So we're going to put this down right here. And each of you have a kit at your seat, and so you can put these together using your kits at your seat. This is going to be our second testing wheel. We're going to put the 2 cups together with the lids, the mouth, the rim, the lip of the cup. So just like we have a lip here, where's your lip? Right here. If you have a mask on, it's underneath your mask. That's good. We like to keep our lips hidden sometimes. And so we're going to put the 2 lips of the cup together like this. And when we hold this shape, where is it widest? It looks kind of like a bow. Okay, yeah. Tell me more. Bow has 4 things. Yeah, that's good for counting. Where is this one wide and where is this one narrow? So this one is narrow on the ends. This end and this end are narrow. They're smaller in circumference, the distance around the circle, than it is in the very middle here. So we're going to tape this together. Oh, Magically, I have one already taped together. And then what you're going to do is you can do this with your craft sticks, but again, for everyone to be able to see, I'm going to use these big sticks here. And so I'm going to ask you all to just move slightly over so the people that are behind you, all in the grass there, can still see this, okay? So what I have here, I just have this piece of cardboard. This is a recycled piece of cardboard. And I just cut some little notches in here so that I can put my big yardsticks in here. So we have a little bit of wind, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. So first thing, we're going to take our first wheel and we want to run a test. We want to see if this wheel shape will stay on our train tracks. And so you can do this with your little cups by using your craft sticks, and you can tape them together and have them run on a little track, or you can make a big track back at home. So both of these roll pretty well. That rolls across the table, right? And this one, does this one roll? Does that roll straight, or is it a little curvy? A little bit curvy. This one's a little bit curvy off the tracks. So can I ask you to just step one side or the other off the track so that people can see behind you? Just take one step either this way or that way. Very good. Excellent. So we're going to try our first wheel first. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to roll straight down? Do you think it's going to make it to the end of the track? Yeah? You think it's going to make it? All right. So we've got it lined up, and we've got the lips on the edge, and you're going to catch it for me, right? Are you ready to catch it at the bottom? You think it'll go all the way there? Can you all see out there? So if we can get everyone to stand on this side of the tracks except for our train catcher right here. Can I ask you again to move just right over here, please?
Everybody slide down. Take your hands. Come on, slide down. Come on, come on. A little bit more. Come on, left.
All right, so I want you right here and just here at the end of the track. Are you ready to catch it? All right, here we go. On the count, can I get a 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that rolled pretty well. Let's try that again, right? Because we want to test it again. We'll see if this can work one more time. We're going to roll it again. We go 1, 2, 3. That one actually works pretty well. So let's try this second one. Thank you so much, sir. That's actually not what I expected to happen. When I tested this at home, it didn't work like that. So that's very weird to me. So we're looking at this other one, and this one did not work well on the table. It wobbled back and forth. But when we have train tracks, there are 2 ridges, and the train wheel moves in between the ridges. So we're going to see how this one rolls. You're going to be my catcher there? All right. And can we get you all to stand on this side of her, please? Just move right over on this side. Excellent. Thank you very much. Are you ready? We go 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one rolled really straight. Let's let it go all the way to the bottom. Can you catch it after it gets to the end of the table? Put your hands underneath the table. Underneath the table. A little bit farther back. Put your hand like that. Palms up. Ready to catch? Move your arm out of the way. It's her turn. Come on. All right, ready? And we want to make sure our train tracks are straight. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. That one rolled really, really well. So now I want to tell you that this is the way that train wheels are shaped. And part of that is so that when a train is going around a corner, the tracks can slide so that the wider circumference makes the big part of the turn. Just like this rolls on the table and can roll in a curve, this one does not roll in a curve. It only rolls straight. And it isn't able to turn because it can't adjust its circumference at all. And so when you go home, I want you each to try to make a curved train track and test these again, because the circumference and the ability of these wheels to shift from side to side means that if the tracks are curving, the wheels can slide over without skidding. And you don't want a train to skid on the tracks, you want it to go smoothly. And so this really funny shape is a great shape for train wheels, so that there's movement back and forth without the train wheels coming off the track. What I expected to see in the test was that this one would roll right off the side, but I don't know why that didn't happen. So keep testing at home and see if you can get this one to roll sideways. That was really weird for me. Thank you all for your help. Thank you, my train engineers and conductors, for testing here.
So, just now when we were running around with our friends, we were also using our imagination at the same time, weren't we? What were we pretending to be? One big train, right? Let's turn those imaginations back on and let's see those arms chugging. Can I see those arms chugging? When I say chugga chugga chugga, can you guys do choo choo? Ready? Chugga chugga chugga. Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. Let's go again. Chugga 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 chugga. Chugga 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 chugga. Oh, good job. Next, we are going to be conductors. Let's say all aboard. Ready? All aboard. All right, give me some chugga chugga chuggas. Chugga 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 chugga. Choo choo. Chugga 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 chugga. Good job. And let's be conductors again. All aboard. Oh, you guys are so amazing. At the end, after my friends from the library come up, we are going to pretend to make our own train. I have some seats that we can space out and we can be nice and safe. And we can make our own train. We can be conductors, we can be passengers. It's going to be so much fun. Now, to get ready to go on a train, what do you think we need? What did Curious George need to get onto the train today? We need tickets, don't we? Yes! So in our brown paper baggies, we can pull out a ticket. It might be yellow, orange, purple, like mine over here, in those brown paper baggies. And we should also have some crayons in a plastic baggie and some stickers. You guys can start to pull those out. And guess what? We are going to decorate our own ticket today. All right, I have some up here. All right, and you can take that one, but I don't have too many extra crayons and stickers. You can maybe practice writing your name on your ticket. Maybe you can write down where you want to go. I'm going to write down Buffalo. My crayon got a little bit warm, so it melted. I'm going to write down Buffalo.
So we're going to do a pretty fun craft today, and you should all have the supplies to do it in your bags. And it starts off with this funny paper plate with a little stick attached to it. Everybody have your paper plate with your stick attached to it? Stuck on there? And what we're going to do with these is we're going to be our own train conductors, and we're going to tell everyone to stop or go. So we're going to make our own little stop and go signs. It's pretty fun. And I also wanted to mention a few books that might be fun. If you stop at the bookmobile, they might have something similar. If you stop at the public library, there are all sorts of fun books about building, about kids. Who likes construction trucks? Anybody here like construction trucks? Diggers? Dozers? Dump trucks? Anybody? We've got books on that. Want to know how to build or design a bridge? We've got a beautiful book here on that. So today is not just about trains, it's about building and infrastructure, and there are tons of fun books out there that will tell you about that as well. So back to our signs. Pick a sign that's going to be your stop side, and you're going to have some big pieces of paper, and you know what you're going to do? You're going to rip them up into big pieces. Rip into, I don't know, 1 or 2 inch squares. There should be red and green. I have some more. If you don't happen to have one, I have some replacements. So, you know, as big or as small as you like. I love ripping up paper. I don't know why, I think it's very fun. So, take your glue stick. That should be in here. And friends, if you are done, when we're done with this, and if you have, would you like to return the glue stick to me, that I can sanitize them and reuse them. If you need the glue stick for crafts at home, that's fine too, but I figured maybe reuse some resources. So once you have torn up all of your paper, you're going to start gluing your red paper to your plate on one side.
And then just start gluing that paper on however you want. You don't have to cover the whole sign if you don't want to. Just until you feel like it's red enough. And if you are at home, feel free to do this activity with crayons and markers. You can just color on one side, or if you have colored construction paper, you can just cut a circle out of red or green construction paper. I've got a bag full of red scraps here. So friends, what color does red mean usually when we're driving along? When you stop, right. So once you put on all of your red paper, you can look into your bag and you will find some letters. So we're going to work on our letter recognition, which is really important when we're learning to read. We got to know our letters. And we are going to find the letters for the word. What word do you think I want to spell? Hippopotamus? Chicken wings? Yes, chicken wings would be good. But what word do you think I want to spell right now? What do you think? What kind of sign are we making? Starts with an S. I heard it. Red means stop. That's right. So stop starts with an S. So your S goes on the left side because we spell words left to right. So friends, what's next? T. Everybody find your T after your S and glue that on. Then we have to find, whoa, my S blew away. S-T, what comes next? O. Next should be your O. And it's okay if the letters overlap or whatever, it's no big deal. The last letter is P. Stop. What letter is it, friends? P, that's right. So now we have made our, oh, mine's a little crowded, but it doesn't matter. We have made a sign that says, what does it say, friends? Stop! So what do you think we should do now? If we flip it over, we can make another sign, and it's going to use this color. What color are we going to use? Green, that's right. So let's do our green paper. And again, as little or as much green as you want. You can make it as brightly colored as you want. I'm doing mine fast, so take your time afterwards. If it might take you a little longer than me, and that is okay, because I have made this craft before. I have had practice, right? And you have to rip your papers. Don't forget to rip your papers, because I think that's the fun part. Oh, don't blow away. Don't blow away papers. Okay, so I have my green paper side here. What do you think we should put on the green side?
What goes on the green side, girls?
Avocado.
G-O.
Rutabaga?
The light turns red.
Potato salad?
The light turns green.
What do you think? What happens? What do we say when the light turns green? Go! Thank you, friends. So what do we need to spell go?
Look at the sun sign over there.
First you need is a G. G. This is a great way to practice that letter recognition. Pick out those letters. Talk about the sounds that it makes. G. Go. So here's our G. And then our O for go. So when you are done, give it a second to dry because it's going to take a sec. But now, once you give it a sec to dry, and when Miss Jackie sets up her train activity, we can use our signs that say, what does it say? Stop! And then we can flip it over and say, go! All right, friends, I hope you enjoy this activity. And this is another good thing if you're doing exercises like what Miss Cherish was doing. We can be running. And kids, this is your one time. You can tell your mom, stop! Or they can be frozen and you can tell your grandma what? Go! So have fun.